everyone, welcome back to While You Were Cleaning. Today I have some Dollar Tree DIYs to share with you, and I'm going to be putting together some vanity accessories and decor items using Dollar Tree supplies. So I did pick up some actual makeup organizing items from Dollar Tree, and then I picked up some other random items that I could transform into one cohesive theme to decorate and organize my vanity. Ever since moving into our new home, our room is actually big enough that I can have a makeup vanity. So I wanted to put some accessories together for that, and I decided I wanted to share them with you in a video. So I hope you enjoyed today's video and that it's helpful for you. If you do enjoy it, please hit that like button, please comment and subscribe, and we'll go ahead and get started. For this first project, I'm going to use this gold 8x10 frame, and what we're going to be making is a tray to set on my vanity to set some items on top of. So first you'll turn over that frame and you'll take the backing and the paper out of the inside of the frame, and then I'm going to use this scarf that I recently picked up from Dollar Tree, and we'll be framing a portion of this scarf. So you'll want to lay down that backing piece on the scarf and then cut out a piece of the scarf that's the same size as the backing piece. All you'll need to do now is put the frame back together. So I laid down my scarf piece first, and then I laid down that picture back inside of the frame, but I did the white side down and then put the backing back on the frame. And then what you'll want to do is take off that little support piece so that your frame will sit flat. Next, we're going to be hydro dipping some items so that they match. I chose some different black items from Dollar Tree, and the first one is this mirror, and we're just going to cover up that mirror portion with some painter's tape so that nothing gets on the mirror and I don't get any paint on there that I have to clean off later. So I covered that up, and then I just used the edge of my scissors to go around and just score the edge of the tape so that I could peel it off so that all of the black framed edge of the mirror was showing. All of my color choices for today's projects were inspired by this trinket dish that I picked up from Hobby Lobby on clearance a couple weeks ago. I wanted everything on my vanity to match this. So the scarf that I used earlier has a lot of similar colors, and then I picked up for my hydro dipping project some different nail polishes from Dollar Tree that all match this little dish. So I picked up a couple different shades of green, a couple shades of pink, and then a gold nail polish. This is actually my first ever time hydro dipping anything, so it was a little bit of trial and error at first. I ended up double dipping a few of the items because I didn't quite use enough nail polish at first, but in the end, I really only used a third of each of the bottles of nail polish after dipping 3 different items. So you think that you're using a lot and you're sticking a lot in the bucket of water, but you're really not putting as much in there as you think that you are. So just go ahead and add a lot of that nail polish. You will get a better finished look on your items if you add a lot in the first place. To hydro dip, you'll want to fill a container with water. The container needs to be big enough to fit your item completely inside of it and under the water. That way you can get the nail polish stuck to every part of your item. So here's the mirror that I hydro dipped, and some of the nail polish got a little bit underneath the mirror, but it was easy to clean off right away. But here you can see it has a nice marbled look to it. I'm also going to be doing this glass from Dollar Tree. This is from the kitchen section, and I'm first going to spray paint it with this Rust-Oleum Satin Canyon Black spray paint because I want it to be a solid black color before I hydro dip it. And I did do 2 thin coats of spray paint on this glass. Once the paint was completely dry, I also dipped this cup. So you will want to wear gloves when you hydro dip, otherwise you'll get nail polish stuck to your hands. You swirl your nail polish into your water, swirl it around with a skewer, or I used a straw, and then dip your item completely under the water, spinning it as you go under, trying to get that nail polish on every side of it. And then you need to just kind of wipe around your item to break off any strings of nail polish that might be sticking out. The third and final item that I hydro dipped was a black soap tray that I found at Dollar Tree, obviously. And I did mainly just want to get the top side of this done. I'm going to be using it as a trinket tray. So I followed the same process with swirling in the nail polish, and I did end up dipping this one twice as well. I wanted to add some feet to this trinket tray to raise it up, so I'm going to use these wooden beads, and I just need 4 large ones, and then I'm going to be spray painting them with this Rust-Oleum metallic gold color. I picked out 4 beads that were the same size, and then I just slid them onto this flower stem that no longer has the flowers at the top. It was a very windy day, so I could have just set them down on my cardboard, but it was just too windy to do that. So I held on to them instead, and then if you put them on a stem like this, you can spray paint all the sides of them at the same time, and then you can stick it somewhere upright, and then they can dry, and you don't have to come back and keep rotating it as you're trying to spray paint all of the sides. Here is what my tray looks like after I dipped it twice, and we're going to add those feet right onto the bottom of here. I did use hot glue for this. You could also use some E6000. Sometimes hot glue will come off of glass items when they get really cold, but they've been staying on just fine onto this. So I just hot glued all of them in place, and here's what that looks like. It just raises it up just a little bit, but it looks like it has cute little golden feet. Next, I'll be using one of these clear organizer makeup containers and a metallic marker in gold, because gold is going with the color theme that I was going for. They also have gold paint pens as well that you could use. And then I'm just going to be tracing along the top edge of all of the compartments on this clear organizer. I was inspired on Pinterest to do this project. I saw a glass organizer like this that had a gold leaf type finish on the top, and it was just really pretty, and I thought that it would really elevate this clear plastic organizer by adding some gold to it. And this marker does stay on really well. You do need to let it dry a little bit. If you go to wipe it off right away, it will come off. So that is helpful, though. If you do make any mistakes and your marker goes the wrong direction, you can just wipe it off right away, but just don't let it sit too long. But here I was just showing you how you can touch it and it doesn't come off. I did go over it a second time as well, and I widened the line that I made so that you could see it a little bit better. And I really, really like the way that this little organizer turned out. And Dollar Tree has a few different types of these organizers. They have some that are all for lipsticks. This one's kind of an assorted one. The compartments fit lipsticks the best, and then you can put some nail polish in the top of this one. But I think that they have 3 or 4 different styles of these containers in the store, and they really are helpful for organizing your makeup so that you can see everything at once. I do think if you were to wash this off, the metallic marker would probably come off, but here's what it looks like all finished with 2 coats on there, and as long as you don't get it wet, it should stay on there just fine. I'm excited to show you now how all of those items look put together on my vanity. So over here is the tray with the gold frame on it, and you can see the colors go really well with what I have going on the vanity. And then there's that mirror, and I've learned some hydro dipping tips since doing these projects for the first time. So if you'd like to see a hydro dipping Dollar Tree product video in the future, let me know. That was an idea that I had. And here is that organizer with the gold edges on it. And then my little trinket tray that I put together with the gold feet. I really like the way that that one looks as well. And then I really love the makeup brush holder because I've never had anything to really hold my makeup brushes besides having them in a bag. So I like the marble look that this has. And then of course, off to the right is the trinket tray that inspired this whole video. And that is everything that I have to share with you in today's video. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Thanks so much for joining me for today's video. Let me know in the comments if you've ever done any hydro dipping projects. I'd love to hear about that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!